Isaiah Thomas trying to go through the defense corner against Laimbeer. Duckworth, and an offensive foul will be charged to Kevin Duckworth.
That was an excellent call that time. Laimbeer got hit right in the face.
John Sally will come in replacing Aguirre. So Aguirre is an offensive-minded player. Sally a rebounder and a shot blocker. And now they're going to call Duckworth with the push, and he's going to have to watch his temper.
He's lucky that Joey Crawford left and went down the other end, because he definitely would have been hit with a technical if he heard what he said. Now you'll see it here right now. Now watch the forearm. Boom, there's the forearm. Now naturally Laimbeer is going to act a little bit because he saw that the referee was right on top of the play. Come on, you've got to all crash the glass. Now watch the extension here. Look at this. Look at that excellent defense, body position by Cliff Robinson.
Loose ball, and here comes Porter with a 4-on-3 break. Drexler into Robinson. And Cliff Robinson, with a rookie mistake, commits the foul on Bill Laimbeer. He said he started for a bad team, was on the bench on a good team. Best thing was his 6 years as a head coach in junior college. Laimbeer hits the shot with 6 seconds to go. 58 to 51. Drexler has no choice, and he's called for the offensive foul. Had no one to pass it to.
When Aguirre scores, you cannot loaf down the floor. You've got to get down, because Kersey has already taken off, and he's at the other end.
Speaking of the other end, the foul at the other end. Under 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. And an offensive foul called, and Buck Williams is upset, and why not? He has picked up his 4th personal foul. Drexler inside to Kersey. Buck Williams.
Let me tell you what Rick is thinking. See, he was down 12 before this happened. He let him stay in the game. Now here we're having some words here.
Laimbeer and Kersey had to be separated momentarily.
This all happened as the players were changing in, running from underneath the basket. A double technical foul has been called.
Double technical foul will be called. Dumars now with 16 points, and that is the first three-pointer in the game. Drexler misses inside. And a foul against Portland. And if it's on Cliff Robinson, and it is, that will be his 4th foul.
Action is fast and furious inside of Memorial Coliseum. The Pistons have sprinted out to a 13-point lead. And in the huddle just now with the Portland Trailblazers, Rick Adelman re-emphasized, fellas, the game is played on many different levels, not the least of which is psychological. Do not allow Bill Laimbeer to pull a Rick Mahorn. Don't let him take you out of the game mentally by getting mad. On the Pistons end, John Sally and Mark Aguirre winked at each other. Sally said, I wanted to be in there, big fella, but you're stroking it. Keep going. Let's go back to Dick and Hubie.
Portland's yet to make a shot here in this 4th period. Danny Young, Petrovic. They still hold, and let's see how we'll call this one. It'll be against Portland, and it's Petrovic. Rick Adelman was looking for a foul against Laimbeer. Pick and roll, Duckworth. Laimbeer smothers it. Go to Buck Williams, and an offensive foul. Duckworth has committed his 5th foul. So Duckworth with 5.
Well, you see, Laimbeer is smart right now. See, Laimbeer got popped pretty good, and he went down, and he wants the floor to be wiped off. So if there was not a timeout call, he was going to get the kids to come out to wipe off as he shakes out the cobwebs.
But more important, there's a 20-second timeout called by Rick Adelman.
Okay, the next factor is remember, Detroit's getting away with 3 guards, but when the shot goes up, all over the floor.
Offensive foul against Buck Williams, and that's 5 on Buck. The previous foul was on Bill Laimbeer. That was 4 on Bill. And the basket good, and a foul as well.
Yes. Yes, indeed. That was away from the ball on the other side of the floor. We just witnessed Vinnie Johnson doing his thing, but away from the ball, you could see Laimbeer was hit.
Buck Williams is fouled out of the game. That's 6 on Buck.
Now watch in the left corner here now. Buck Williams and Laimbeer. As the shot goes up, Laimbeer grabs Buck's shirt. Buck turns around and pops Laimbeer right in the throat.
All right, Dick, a couple of the Piston teammates came over to Laimbeer to ask how he felt afterwards. He says, fellas, you know, I've been doing this act a long time. I'm fine, and as long as they continue to fall for it, I'll continue to do it. Let's go back to
Give him an Oscar.
You have to let it all out right now.
Why do I think it won't be the last time we see it either? Kersey. It's a layup. Duckworth. And let's see if it's on Laimbeer. He's out of there, and he's out of there. 6 on Laimbeer. Here are the reaction as he leaves.
24 games since we won here. I don't know, but we got a lot of guys. 17 years, 20 games. 17 years, 20 games? Yeah. We just broke the streak.